My name is Katie Tees. I'm a realtor with Wintermark Group 1. These are some tips that I have for spring home maintenance, as well as just some general upkeep and maintenance, just tips, things that I do in my home, and they actually make my home feel more cozy. The tip number one that I have is in regards to what you see and being able to see clearly. Clean your windows. The windows, when we start getting sunshine and blue skies, it makes everything feel so great. And you want to see the sun, and you want to be reminded of that. When you're looking through drab, dingy windows that we really don't notice are drab and dingy or foggy, it does something. And we also get a lot of dust in the Tri-Cities. That dust collects in your window track. So there's a couple things that you can do, two things that you can do to help clean out that window track. First, your windows are removable. It slides over, and then we lift it up. There's two little locks in the top that will pop out if you want to pop them out, or you just slide it over until that second lock is on the side that you can see, and then you lift the window up, tip it just slightly, and then it'll drop down and you can pull it out. However, the bottom of the window is going to be dirty, so you're not going to want to just set it on your carpet or set it on your hardwood because it could actually scratch it. So have a towel down there, set it on the towel. Then you can take an old toothbrush, as long as it hasn't rained and there's a lot of moisture, an old toothbrush, and scrub the track. Vacuum it out. There's nothing worse than getting moisture or water or wetness in that dust and that junk. It literally just smears. It is disgusting. And then it makes cleaning your window like 4 times as hard. And that's not the point here. The point is to have a clean window and a clean track so that it moves and it slides well. So after you toothbrush it and vacuum it out, clean that window. You can use glass cleaner. I recommend glass cleaner and then a lint-free cloth. You might have to order some. I haven't seen any around here that we can grab. Or if worst case scenario, you can use paper towels. So that was tip number 1. The second part of tip number 1 is if that window is having a hard time sliding, you can take some pledge or something and kind of spray it in the track. And what that'll do is the wheels and stuff on the bottom sometimes get all gunked up with that dust, and that'll smooth it out. So then you just move it back and forth a few times, and then you should have a smooth open and close. And that's the inside. The outsides are much easier. If you have to spray them down with a hose, spray them down with a hose. But I prefer not to do that. I prefer to take a little bit of dish soap in a bucket of hot water, and I wipe those exterior windows and then dry them with a microfiber cloth, and then take my glass cleaner and clean it. Because what that does is it gets rid of all the gunk and junk from winter, and before you spray the chemical on it to make it clear, because otherwise you're just going to spread stuff all over and waste your chemical and get your lint-free cloth dirty. And that's not what you want to do. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is in regards to your health and your breathing. We have been inside all winter, and this year most of us have been inside all year because of the coronavirus and everything going on. So one of the things that I recommend doing is once every 5 to 7 years is actually having your vents blown out. Get your vents clean. It costs on average about $450 plus tax. I'm not in the HVAC company business, or I don't do it myself. We just recently had it done, and it makes a night and day difference. Those vents, that's cycling air that you are constantly breathing. And if you're like most of America, or most people in the Tri-Cities rather, we have a lot of dust. Once again, same as with windows, we have a lot of dust, and it's gonna be cycling that through and pulling that through. Bare minimum, if you're not going to have your ducts blown out, change your air filter once a month. If you have respiratory issues, you can actually go online. You can order 2-inch thick, ultra thick air filters, and that will help to filter out more junk that you're breathing. If you have an older home, it's the same thing. Like, you get dust and dirt. If you look at your air registers and you see dust coming from your air registers, probably a pretty good indication that you've got some dust built up in your vents and in your ducts. And so I recommend having those cleaned out. It's a simple thing to do. You're not going to do it every year. But once again, something just to do. The third tip that I have that's in regard to spring cleaning. Now, let's get down and dirty because showers are just disgusting. Showers are gross and nobody loves to clean their shower, okay? I am a neat freak when it comes to my shower. I also, years and years ago, used to clean rental properties. So I would be going into people's showers that, trust me, they never cleaned their shower. And it was gag worthy. So I donned my gloves up to my elbows and I tried every chemical under the sun to get the showers clean without having to touch them. Because let's be real, nobody wants to touch the junk that can grow in your shower. It's gross. I learned very, very quickly that the fastest way to clean a shower is actually with an SOS pad. Steel wool, an SOS pad. Do not scrub. If you scrub and press hard, you will destroy, scratch, and etch your shower. So the fun thing with steel wool is it actually causes a chemical reaction with soap scum and with all of that stuff. And so all you literally have to do is get the steel wool wet. If you're brave enough, do it while you're in the shower. Grab the steel wool, it's nice and wet, and you're gonna wash yourself when you're done, so don't worry about that. And you just take that steel wool and you literally just move it back and forth across that soap scum, watch it bind with the soap scum and literally run down the drain. And you, in a 20-minute shower, you will have an amazingly clean shower. Now, if you have one of those glass sliders for your shower and you get junk stuck in there and it's pink or orange or black or gross, let's be real, not everybody has time to clean their showers all the time, and that's a difficult spot. You can try to shove the steel wool in there. It'll probably get stuck and not work too much. Turn the shower head on it, and when you're not in it, don't be in it for this time because it'll spray up on you and that'll just be gross. Like, turn the shower on it. You can spray in a little tiny bit of toilet cleaner and leave that sit on there for just a little bit, and then turn the shower head on it and let it rinse all out. If you need to, get a toothbrush in there. Take care of that track. That track is going to take care of the sliders. It's going to keep your glass and your window or your door closing. The last thing in regards to a shower, once you have a clean shower, if you have glass, once it's clean, if there's soap scum, like residue or like water spots on it, the SOS pad will take care of some of that. It won't take care of all of that. But the truth is that you don't want it to get worse. And if you have a new house and you have a shower door that's like that, please, please, please clean it and put Rain-X on it. Rain-X is amazing. That water will bead and slide right off. Now, it's not a one and done with Rain-X. I wish it was, but it's not. It's a maintenance thing. So once a month, clean your shower glass and reapply the Rain-X. You will have crystal clear glass doors on your shower. Don't be afraid to change the vinyl liner. Some people say, hey, just throw it in the washing machine and with some Clorox. No, no, no. They're $5. Don't mess with it. Go to Lowe's, go to Home Depot, go to Walmart, buy a new one, put it on, and open the window because those bad boys stink when you first put them on. Those are the 3 tips that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed them. Have a great day.